are doing so well. So in this session I'm gonna talk about the surface. How can we create the surface? And in my last video I talked about the point group, and I showed like how can we create the point groups. And today in this video I'm gonna use those point groups to make the surface. So let's start. So here in the home section we have this surface tool we can see here, and first of all we need to create the surface, and for that we need to select this option, and then we have a create surface. We can create a surface here. We have other way here as well. If we go to the prospector, and here we have a surface option, and if we say right click, from here we can create surface as well. So I will use this one. This is my favorite one. So here we have few options which we have to select. First of all, I will talk about the layers of the surface. From here we can select the surface. So I will choose this default, but we need to select the specific one like C topo, something like that. The next thing, we have to give the name for our surface. So I am doing the surface for original ground. The next thing, I need to give the description, original ground. The second thing, we need to select the style. From here, from this menu we can select the style. I'm choosing the default one, but we can choose whatever we want, like the contours and the triangles, whatever. So say OK, and from here we can select the render interior, then say OK. Amazing. We cannot see anything here, but here is a little trick for the surface. We have created the surface, but we didn't add the point. That's why we cannot see the surface here. For that we need to add the points. So let's go to our prospector, and here we can see the plus button right now here. So click on that, and here we can see our surface which we have created recently. So click on plus button here, then we have three options here, definitions. So click on this plus button, and we have this data to add the points. So today we have these points, so we will create the surface from the points. But in case we have contours line, only contour line, we don't have the surface, the point groups data, then we can create the surface as well from the contour lines. For the contour lines we will use this option, but today we have point group, so we will use this one. So right click on that, then do add. Right now we can see the point groups, all of those one which we have created before. We can create the surface from the all points as well, and from these points, but today I will use the original ground because I am creating the surface from the original ground. Then say apply, then say OK. Amazing. We can see the surface here now. Right now this is not the exact accurate surface, because for that we need to manipulate the surface, like we have to swap the lines, we have to add the lines, we have to add the break lines, which I will describe in my next video. I will not take your much time. So right now we can see the properties of the surface by few options or few commands. First of all, we can right click on that, and we can see the surface properties from here. These are all the options. We can see the naming, we can change the name, we can change the style, we can see add or disclose the points. From here we can analyze our surface as well. This is the first option, from where we can see the surface properties. The other way, select the surface and then say right click, then we can see here surface properties, edit surface type. So from here we can open the same thing as well, which is quite exciting or very like amazing. So same thing we got again, so select again, and now I will show you the third way. If we select the surface, we can see here like all the options for the surface which we can use to edit or manipulate the surface. Here we can see the same option, surface properties. This is the option where we can add the data, and here we can edit the surface. I will give the little bit of introduction today. So we have these points, so we can add the lines, we can delete the lines, we can swap edge. We have a lot of options, and I think you guys need to take a look on that before watching my next video. So that's all regarding the creating surface, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Have a good day.